What's going on, Facebook? How's everybody doing out there on a fabulous Sunday? It's a nice and pleasant day. I thought I'd get back out here on my patio and do some relaxing, but I actually came out here and just while I was relaxing, some thoughts came to my head about some previous conversations I had with a mentor of mine. So I thought I'll share our clips of our conversation. So I'm not going to wait for this to build up, for Facebook to build up. Everybody will see it in a recording. But y'all see the title, what's the difference between an open-minded person versus a closed-minded person, right? So let me start off this video by asking this question. Thanks for everybody for jumping on. What's up, Mr. Blackman? Let me ask this question to kick off this video. Have you ever thought why some people thrive in their careers and their personal life, right? They have progression, while other people struggle year in and year out, making the same mistakes. Anybody ever thought and wonder about that? I sometimes wonder about that too. And one thing that I found that was very interesting between those two type of people is the mindset, right? Is the mindset. There's a difference between those two type of people. So let's talk about the people who progress through life, through careers and personal lives, right? Here's what's happening with them. They have what you call an open mind. They have an open mind. So these people they're humble, they're meek, they're eager to learn, they're not afraid to make mistakes, and they're not afraid to admit that they are wrong. Hi, Miss Daniels. They're not afraid to admit they are wrong. So, but these are open-minded people, right? They're willing to learn things so they can do better. And once they learn new things, then they do progress in life, all right? Let's talk about the closed-minded people. Well, these are the people who are not progressing in life, in their careers, in their personal lives, things of that nature. They always making the same mistake because of the fact they're just the opposite of the person the person with an open mind, right? They're not humble, they're not meek, they're not willing to learn, okay? They're not willing to admit when they're wrong, and when they make mistake, they run for the hills. They bury their hand in the sand. Time of disagreement come up or things of that nature, they go run in the opposite direction. Okay, hey Miss Bibb, they run in the opposite direction. Okay, so when you have people with have a closed mind, those are the people who tend to struggle in life. I don't care what aspect in life that they going through, right? Whether it's spiritually, personally, physically, financially, things of that nature. If they have a closed mind, they're gonna struggle. All right. I don't think anybody here who's viewing this video, okay? What's up, Miss McBride? Mr. McBride? I don't care who's viewing this video can convince me or anyone else that a closed-minded person will thrive in this society. Somebody, I don't care who it is, cannot make a debate that a closed-minded person can thrive in this society, can thrive at all. Only the people who are open-minded can thrive. Let me demonstrate something. Okay? Here's a rock. Okay? This rock represents knowledge. Here's a fist. Okay? This fist represents a closed-minded person. All right? So watch what happens with the knowledge. All right? Here's the knowledge. Here's a closed-minded person. Where did the rock go? The rock go? Where did it go? That rock represents knowledge. And when it hits a closed-minded person, the knowledge goes nowhere. It doesn't benefit anyone. It doesn't even benefit the person that has a closed-minded, have a closed mind. Why? They're not in a season for receiving. They're not in a season for receiving. And typically the people who are closed-minded have an open mouth. People who have closed minds have an open mouth. Listen, I talked about this before. The wiser gets wise because of the fact they listen, not talking. And they also get wise because they are open-minded people. They're never... somebody tell me a successful person that's a closed-minded person. Somebody tell me that. You'll never find a successful person with a closed mind. All right? Now, here we go again. Here's the rock, represent knowledge. Here's a palm. This palm represent an open-minded person. Look what happens. That open-minded person received this knowledge. The open-minded person received this knowledge. Now this person can take this knowledge and apply it to their life so they can progress and overcome in their personal lives or their careers or what have you. This person with an open mind is in a season of receiving. This person has an open mind because they're in a season for receiving. This person has their mouth closed and ears open. This person has their mouth closed and their ears open, but a closed-minded person has their mind closed and their mouth open, and guess what happens? Nothing. Nothing. Closed-minded person always know it all. You can't tell them anything. They probably the ones that make up all kinds of excuses, right? It's because of their mindset. One of the things that I had to learn myself is a changed mindset is a powerful thing in life. A changed mindset is a powerful thing in life. And when what we think is what we perceive. And what we perceive, you know, it has an effect on our daily habits. All right? Our daily habits will lead us to results, good or bad. All right? But everything starts up here. But if you have a closed mindset, how are you going to thrive? How are you going to defeat your problems that you're going through? How are you going to take in advice from other people that's trying to help you overcome your problems if you got a closed mind? Again, knowledge, closed mind. We're wasting knowledge with a closed mind. Why would someone who's trying to empty their wisdom fuel tank to you on how to fix your situation, if you got a closed mind, now that wisdom that they were sharing with you is being lost. It's being lost. Now you just wasted that person's time and his time. And listen, we don't have time to waste. We think we're living in a world that we have this infinite access to time. And I keep trying to tell everyone we're on somebody else's time, and that is God's time. The time that we're living on ain't ours, is his. And he can pull the clock anytime he get ready. We think we ain't living in no rollover minutes plan in life, because with the minutes that are gone, once we use those minutes up, they're gone. That's it. And we have to hope and pray that we get minutes replenished back to us. So we got to stop wasting time. But the thing about it is, let's keep an open mind to something. If we want to thrive in this society, we have to have an open mind. A closed mind will not get it. A closed mind will not get it. So y'all, I was just sitting on my patio chilling, meditating and whatnot. Well, not necessarily meditating, but just thinking and whatnot. And this thought came to me because I had this conversation with one of my mentors about surviving and thriving in this society. And the people who are just surviving are the people who have closed mind. All they want to do is, let me just hold it in the road. Let me just get past this situation and I'll be all right. A thriving mentality, a person that's thriving, they're not going through as many struggles as the person who's just surviving because of the fact of their approach. All right. Some people see problems as catastrophic. Other people see problems as a characteristic, opportunity for personality, character builder. So it is all about your mindset. Is it a problem, or is it a character building moment for you? I had to learn that myself. I no longer look at problems as they are. I look at problems as character building moments. But that came from a different mindset. That came from me being having an open mind to learn how to change my mind to look at different ways, different things, or different ways of looking at situations. I tell y'all, a mindset is a powerful thing if you're able to shape it and form it in such a manner to where now you start getting results. But the results ain't going to happen unless you have an open mind. A closed mind is not going to get it. So I hope everyone found this video valuable. If so, like, share, make a comment, whether it's negative, positive, really don't care. I thought I'd just probably share. Some of y'all, for those who are new, follow me. I like to kind of share be transparent and share my life journey on some things, and hopefully my journey can help others who could potentially going through that same thing. Listen, y'all, I'm not perfect. I'm a work in progress, but I also know that in order for us to get to the promise, we got to pursue the promise. And I did a video about this yesterday. We got a promise waiting on us, and it just ain't gonna come to us just by us chilling. We got to pursue the promise. All right. And in order for us to have a pursuit for the promise, right, we have to have an open mindset, because there are other people who are going for the promise and are closer to the promise and could provide some valuable knowledge to help you get to your promise. But you ain't going to get there unless you got a closed mind. You ain't going to get there unless you have a closed mind. All right. So I hope everyone have a good Sunday. I'm going to sit back.